not a simple app, you guys. Ooh, you missed some of the best stuff there. Um, we have mining, we have the evolution, we have the hatcheries, we have boosts, leasing, challenges. There's a lot of logic behind the scenes, and our chain is going to give us the space to build it all cleanly and securely. Next, we use a hybrid node system, meaning we have both full nodes and we have the lightweight mobile nodes. What does that mean to you? It means that anyone who participates in the network, not just people with expensive equipment, more nodes means more decentralization, more safety, and a healthier chain. It means that we're powered by BFT consensus with instant finality. That simply means transactions are final immediately. Once it goes through, it's done. No waiting, no reversals, no uncertainty. So if I was to tell you everything that I just said and I just summed it all up really quick for you, our blockchain is fast. It's extremely powerful. It's very scalable. It's secure, and it's built specifically for the kind of nonstop activity that MoveQuest creates. It's built for millions and millions of users and years of growth. Now, what I'm going to do is kind of explain to you what makes us special. Oh, hold on here. I just lost my place on this slide. Oh, the 120, because like, didn't I just go over the 120 million gas per block? But I'm going to go over it to just a little bit more so that we can compare it. If you look at Ethereum, who gives you the 30 million, Avalanche gives you 15 million, we're going to give you 120 million. Why is that important to you? Well, because MoveQuest produces real activity, thousands of submissions, claims, challenges, evolutions, boosts, all happening sometimes at the same time, but happening constantly. Most blockchains, and we're talking when we get up to 1 million, 2 million, 3 million users, this is when everybody's going to really appreciate our blockchain. Even a couple 100,000 users, you already see how the RPC nodes and how slow Avalanche could get in some of these other chains. Well, our blockchain won't get congested. That won't happen to us. We build it specifically so that millions of users can submit and transact without those slowdowns that you see. The smart contract size, that's a really big deal for developers, people that are going to be building their projects on our blockchain. All your other chains, they cap contracts at around 24 KBs. Ours is more than double that. Okay, why does that matter? Well, we're not a meme coin. We have mining logic, we have evolution, we have the hatcheries, we have the boosts, we have the challenges, we have the leasing. We've got so much more that's coming to our project, and no other chain could hold all of that logic. We're already making smart contracts do things that they're not meant to do. Okay, we have to split a lot of things up. We have to compress code. We have to remove things. We have to make our logic fit within the contract size that's allowed on these other blockchains. And so by doubling what a developer can build into a smart contract, that's huge. The mobile distribution network, okay, this is revolutionary to us. Most of your blockchains rely heavily on full nodes on servers. It makes them very expensive to operate. It's why most of your blockchains fail. We allow the mobile nodes to help distribute the chain, which makes us even lower cost, meaning our blockchain won't go down, even if the server went down, because we have the light nodes that are running in the background. This means that we're more decentralized. It means that we can have more participation. We have a stronger network security, and we have a blockchain that grows as the MoveQuest community grows. No other move to earn chain, no other blockchain. There isn't a move to earn chain. We're the only one, but no other blockchain is doing this right now. The transactions are going to be low. Okay, here it's saying 5 cents per transaction, guys. That's just we just put that on here as an example. We have not set the pricing yet on what the gas fees are going to be, but it makes the submissions painless, predictable, affordable, and especially for millions of daily transactions. We didn't build a chain to make money on gas fees. We built it to support a global health economy and to create a demand for the MoveQuest token. Now, talking about the instant finality, that just simply means there's no waiting. Okay, there's no double spending. Once it's confirmed, it's final. Everything happens instantly and it happens in real time. And that is critical for your mining, for evolving, for your challenges, and for all of the other enterprise partners who's going to be building on our MoveQuest blockchain. Now, we are EVM compatible, okay? And all that means is that every Ethereum tool works on our blockchain. Every wallet works, every developer who knows Solidity can build on us, any project can deploy on day one, okay? It just opens the door for all layer two projects, token launches, games, apps, the entire ecosystem can all be using our chain and not someone else's. So, in summary of what I'm just telling you right here, we weren't built to compete with other chains. It was built to surpass them in the areas that matter most for us. And you guys know me, and you're getting to know Waleed very well. You've gotten to know, our core team. We're all pretty much perfectionists, and we all push the bar to its absolute limit. Okay. And that's exactly what we've done with the blockchain. We've made sure that we can surpass the other blockchains with speed, with capacity, with efficiency. We've got the real world utility, developer accessibility, decentralization, and sustainability. There is no other chain that offers this combination. And I'll tell you one other thing that is completely unique to our blockchain. You go to any blockchain and you look at what they offer to developers. Most of them are grants or, different things here and there. We offer any project that builds on our blockchain liquidity for their project. There's nothing out there in the crypto space that offers a project that builds on our blockchain liquidity to help them build their project. There's no other chain that offers this. Okay, so we're building this for a purpose and not for hype. Okay, we're building it for what we need and what we've learned that probably 99.9% of your serious projects out there need. Okay, now I'm going to talk to you guys about how we are going to compare head to head with all of your leading chains: Ethereum, Polygon, Binance, Avalanche, and then, of course, our blockchain. You have to think of gas like the size of a highway, okay? The bigger the highway, the more cars you can fit in on your highway, okay, without a traffic jam. And blockchains work the exact same way, except instead of cars, it's transactions. So if you look at these other blockchains, you've got Ethereum that has 30 million gas, Polygon, 30 million, Avalanche, 15 million. All of these are small highways. They work fine, okay, and they work really fine for simple transactions. But when you get thousands of people doing things at once, then you start to see the blockchain get congested. That's when you start to see transactions taking longer to process. Bitcoin and Ethereum were really terrible. Ethereum has improved quite a bit, but in comparison, we've got 140 million gas. Okay, now the Binance Smart Chain has got one of the biggest capacities, and that's why it can handle so many users, even more so than what we have. Okay, we're offering the 100. I'm sorry, I said we offer 140. Binance offers the 140. We offer the 120. Even though that's 20 million less than Binance, with everything else that we offer, it still sets us ahead of Binance, even though we're not offering the 140 million gas. We built QuestNet with 4 times the capacity of Ethereum and Polygon and 8 times the capacity of Avalanche. Why? Because we're not a 500-person meme project. We have got to process all of the daily proof of physical activity submissions, all of the mining claims, all of the challenges. And when we open up challenges, think about this. You guys are going to be able to create your own challenges. You're going to be able to create your own groups to participate in your challenges. Along with the challenges comes events where any charity or a church or an organization, they can hold an event maybe for, maybe it's an employer who wants to hold a challenge for their employees. We could be running tens of thousands of challenges at one time. Events, charities, you start talking about that when you're looking at challenges and events. That in and of itself would cause a lot of congestion if we were using one of the other chains. The evolution, the boost, think about leasing. when you guys start leasing out your miners, when you start renting their physical activity, if they don't want to mine, the multi-chain syncing that we have to do. And then, of course, all of the outside partner projects, some that we're working with now, and many more that will come along the way. So, all of this happening at the same time, we needed a blockchain that can handle what we need it to do. And so that is exactly why Waleed already knew this was coming. And so a year and a half ago, he started creating the blockchain. Otherwise, we would still need that year, because originally, remember when I told you guys, it would probably be a year before we'd see our blockchain up. I did not know that he had been building it already for a year and a half, which puts us way ahead of the game. So we should all be excited about that, because we always complain about delays and stuff, right? Well, Waleed become very proactive, anticipating what would be coming next, and already started putting it together. And of course, talking about our wallet, you guys know that we had created the wallet system back in the beginning. And so again, all we have to do is, bring in some of the features that we had eliminated. And that was done, over 3 or 4 years ago. So it's nice to be ahead of the game on some things, especially these. These are some big things, you guys, a blockchain and a wallet system. So for all of you in the community, especially as we grow, no congestion on the blockchain, no failed transactions, no gas spikes, smooth submissions, instant confirmations, all of this paired with the instant finality. So it just means that the experience that you're going to have with our blockchain, it's always going to be fast, it's always going to be reliable, it's always going to be scalable, even when millions of people are using MoveQuest. What this means for our developers, okay, this is a big deal. This is going to be a big marketing point for our blockchain. Hold on, I get a drink quick. Developers, I'll tell you, it's a challenge to build on these other blockchains. Very challenging. And so for them, this is their dream blockchain. High blockchain gas means they can build complete or complex apps like what we've done with MoveQuest. Now they can get technical without having to split their contracts up or sacrifice features. Most blockchains force those developers to strip features or make them fit, to fit the gas limits. On our blockchain, they can build big, they can build powerful, they can be innovative without compromise. So we give everybody the power of the Binance Smart Chain, but with the security and the performance enhancements of a modern chain built specifically for the MoveQuest's global scale with our light nodes. I mean, not needing a server. Yeah, we will have servers. We'll have the backup nodes, but we won't rely on those server nodes because of the light nodes with the mobile devices. So basically, we've got the best blockchain using today's technology. All of your other blockchains are using old technology, where we are using the newest technology that's available to us. So I know that maybe these smart contracts, for you guys, it may not mean a whole lot for me to go through all this stuff. And maybe some of it will sound techy because you guys aren't writing smart contracts. But you know what? You are in complete control of everything that you do with MoveQuest. So to me, it's important that you understand, how smart contracts work, because every time, you interact with MoveQuest, you're making calls to smart contracts. And so it's important to understand what they are. You've got to think of a smart contract like a suitcase. If the suitcase is too small, you can't pack everything you need. Okay, you have to split your stuff up into multiple bags. Or if you're like me, you'll run down to Walmart quick and you'll get those vacuum bags and put all your clothes in it and suck all the air out so you can get 3 or 4 of them in your suitcase. Because I'm terrible. I'll pack a suitcase and I need to come home with 3. And so I do make most of my stuff fit. If I don't, I'll buy another suitcase. But you get what I'm saying, right? A smart contract is like a suitcase. And if you don't have enough room, you're in trouble. That's when things get lost. That's when things break. That's when everything becomes harder to manage on the blockchain. And so it limits your developers to a very small suitcase, and even Binance Smart Chain, 24, Avalanche 24, Polygon 24, Ethereum 24. We are 49. Okay. We are 2 times larger than the other blockchains. And so this is like seriously a developer's dream. Even Waleed is going to enjoy, building on our blockchain versus other blockchains. So we're giving developers like a double-sized suitcase. No other chain does this. Not a single blockchain in the crypto space offers this to their developers. So we can build more powerful features. Instead of splitting a complex system into 10 little tiny contracts, we can build a one unified smart contract. It's far more secure. Okay, less splitting, fewer I can't talk tonight, vulnerabilities. And it's much, much easier to maintain. Upgrades, audits, performance, tuning, it becomes a lot more simple when you've got more space within your contract. It enables MoveQuest's complexity to when you look at, okay, think about your meme tokens or your basic decks. Okay, those are simple. They have no utility. Memes are probably, people make a crap ton of money, trading memes or whatever. Most people lose money on them. They're pretty much worthless. There's no mining logic behind them. There's no difficulty. So you mint a token and you throw it up online and, put some money into a pool and let her go, until it runs out of money and it's dead. We've got tons of logic, okay, that goes into our smart contracts. And most of it doesn't fit into those tiny little 24 kilobytes of smart contract that's allowed for us. It's just Waleed, especially doing the tier 4 hatchery, he had to keep compressing and going back and removing things, and he had to make that code fit in that teeny tiny amount of space that was allowed for our smart contract. That won't happen on our blockchain. So when other projects they come and build on our blockchain, they're going to immediately see that advantage. And that leads to your developers talking. Why would you want to build on one of the other blockchains and go through all that pain when you can build on QuestNet? They can build bigger, they can build smarter, they can build more advanced applications than what they can on Ethereum or the Binance Smart Chain or Polygon or on Avalanche. And that's one of the strongest reasons that developers are going to choose QuestNet. So to me, that's important to you guys. Why? Because you are involved in this project, most of you from day one. Some of you even just as recently, but you love the project. You are vested in this project with your time, with your fitness, with your, holding of your MoveQuest by staking it in the hatcheries. You are the future of what's going to be available on the market. And so, of course, you want to know what our blockchain is going to do. And so that's why I'm really, going over this kind of in depth with all of you tonight, because it is a big deal. You think about it. They're going to be using your MQT tokens to pay gas, to use our blockchain. So now I'm going to talk about the block time and speed. And we don't really ever think about this, right? We don't think about how fast the blockchain processes transactions. We don't think about, how as a user of a blockchain, you don't go to the blockchain and think, I know all about block time and block speed, and here's why it matters to me, and blah, 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 blah. But it really does matter, okay? All it is basically how long the system waits before confirming activity. Ethereum, you guys, it takes 12 seconds. 12 seconds. That's a long time. It really is. In blockchain, you think it's not, but it really, really is. Polygon, 2 seconds. Binance Smart Chain, 3 seconds. Avalanche, 2 seconds. These are all fine, but they don't tell the whole story about what this actually means. Finality, okay? That means that when your transaction is 100% permanent, that's really all that it means. So when your transaction can never be reversed, It can never be changed, and it can't be reorganized. Some blockchains create a block fast, but it still takes several minutes for the network to finally agree that it's permanent. So, for example, Ethereum, 12 to 13 seconds before a transaction is truly final. Binance Smart Chain can take up to 15 seconds before the network decides that it's actually final. And Polygon and Avalanche, I mean, they're quick, 2 seconds. So let me explain how big this is. We produce a new block every 3 seconds, and that block is final the moment that it's created. That means that your proof of physical activity submission is final in 3 seconds. Your rewards, final in 3 seconds. All marketplace actions, final in 3 seconds. All wallet transfers, final in 3 seconds. No waiting, no reorganization, no uncertainty. Just instant, irreversible, secure confirmations. So, because we're not a once in a while blockchain, it handles daily activity from thousands of users submitting your distance, your sleep, your workouts, all your submissions, all your claims, all of everything that you do on our blockchain. Flow chains can choke under that kind of load. So if we had 1 million users, 2 million users using MoveQuest on the Avalanche blockchain, it would really cause problems, okay, with Avalanche. You would start to see that slow down. We would bring so much to that blockchain, but they wouldn't be able to handle it with if they were using all of our features. Our project is extremely complex. It does more than what you guys even realize yet because one, we haven't reached that level of user base for one. Two, we haven't unleashed two of our biggest features, which is challenges and the leasing. Okay, very complex, very engaging type of activity that could bring in hundreds of thousands of users once we get out there, okay, on the market. When the blockchain goes live, that's when we really go crazy with exposure to our project, to our blockchain, even our wallet system. So this is going to give us everything we need. And we don't have to worry about having any issues with any other blockchain. We are in control. That's our biggest thing. We want to make sure that everything we bring to the world, we have control of the speed, the security, to make sure that it's always going to run smooth. We control the user experience by making sure that we've built the biggest and the best. And so that's why we want to have our own blockchain so we know it can handle what we know is coming to this project, not only to our project, but those projects that will build on our layer one blockchain. Now, most of your blockchains today, they are not built for mobile. They're built for desktops, servers, and heavy nodes. That's why your phone cannot actually validate blocks. That's why your phone can't help secure the network. That's why your phone cannot store blockchain data. All you can do on mobile is use a Web3 wallet like MetaMask. That means that millions of users around the world who only have a phone, not a laptop, are excluded from being a part of the blockchain infrastructure. Our blockchain changes everything. Our blockchain introduces something the industry has never seen before: mobile to mobile blockchain distribution network. Okay, your phone becomes part of the blockchain ecosystem, not just a passive wallet. This is a world first technology. And you know us, we like to be the first at what we do, right? Why do what somebody else has already done? I mean, that's kind of boring. I like to be innovative. I like to bring the best. I like to bring it first. Okay. And that's why I love this light node. What other chains offer, okay, is your normal nodes that require a server. Your light nodes with your other chains, for example, Ethereum, they have limited and they're heavy. Their blockchains are heavy. The nodes, Polygon, limited. Binance Smart Chain, limited. Avalanche, not even available. These networks were never designed for everyday users to participate as lightweight nodes. What we've done is we've taken the super lightweight node written in Rust, okay, that can run efficiently on mobile devices. This means your phone can validate data, your phone can help sync the chain, your phone becomes part of the network infrastructure. We don't only rely on big computers and big validators, we empower everyday people to strengthen the chain. And unlike all your other chains that only support Web3 wallets, we support true native mobile apps, not just wallets, but real full featured applications that interact directly with the chain. This means that we have faster performance, more reliability, more security, better user experience, and more accessibility for people who only have a smartphone. This is why MoveQuest belongs on its own chain, because MoveQuest is a mobile first ecosystem. And our blockchain was built specifically for mobile ecosystems like MoveQuest. So, what does this mean? In like simple terms, with our blockchain, your phone does more than send transactions. Your phone actually becomes part of the blockchain. No other chain in the world can say that. We're not just participating in blockchain, we're actually advancing it. And I think that I'm not going to go too heavy into how all of this, because I know there's going to be more questions and I know it's pretty deep, like how you're going to interact with this, what it means for you. I'm going to save that more for Saturday's call where we'll get involved into the blockchain just a little bit deeper. Okay. So, and you guys have to understand, I'm still wrapping my brain around everything that our blockchain is doing compared to what the other blockchains are doing. So I know you guys are going to have questions, and I still need a couple of more days to study up on everything that our blockchain does. Okay, now, our innovation. We are the world's first mobile to mobile blockchain distribution network. So most blockchains that rely on your huge servers, data centers, your expensive validator machines, we don't. We turn your everyday mobile phone into part of the blockchain infrastructure. So let me talk about sharded storage. That means that every mobile phone stores a tiny piece of the blockchain, not the whole chain. So instead of one device carrying everything, thousands, tens of thousands, millions of phones share that responsibility. This is exactly how BitTorrent works. But instead of sharing movies, we are sharing the blockchain data. Talk about peer discovery. Phones can automatically find each other on the network. They connect to decentralized peer to peer technology. There are no central servers, no middlemen. It's phones talking directly to other phones. The collaborative sync, this is revolutionary. Okay, if one phone needs to reconstruct a block, multiple phones work together to rebuild it. That means faster syncing, more reliability, stronger decentralization. Okay, your mobile device becomes part of a living and breathing network. We're talking about scalability. That's the probably the most amazing part of our blockchain. The more users we have, the stronger the chain becomes. Most blockchains get slower, okay, when more people start using their chain. More people on chain, more congestion, more slowdown, gas fee spikes, gets a little crazy. For us, it's completely the opposite. We get faster. We become more decentralized. That's why our blockchain is perfect, okay, for our global network and also other projects that are building on our blockchain. Talk about the censorship resistance. There are no centralized RPC providers. Nobody can shut down access. Nobody can block you. Nobody can control the data flow. This is what decentralization truly looks like. And since each phone only handles very tiny portions of the data, it doesn't even use your battery or your storage. Okay, think about, like Waleed said to me, because I asked him about this, downloading Candy Crush. That doesn't run your battery down. It doesn't take up memory on your phone. we would take our blockchain would require even less than that, way less than that. Not the same amount. I'm talking way less than downloading, a game like Candy Crush. And it was designed to work even on low cost phones, okay, in your developing countries. They'll even be able to be a part of that light node network. So think of Ethereum as a city where only giant servers do all the work. Our blockchain is that global neighborhood where every phone contributes a tiny little piece and the whole world shares the load. That's why our blockchain is more scalable, while it's more decentralized and more future proof than any other blockchain out there today. So I don't know about you guys. I know probably some of the stuff I'm talking about, you're like, okay, whatever. But this is really quite a big deal when you're looking at blockchain and what is currently in the crypto space. One of the biggest problems with your blockchains are the gas fees that can range anywhere from. I mean, I know that Avalanche doesn't cost you $5 in gas fees. It probably could if it was crazy stuff like higher priced items or whatever. But some like on Ethereum, sometimes you can get up to anywhere from $5 to $50 in gas fees, depending on the network congestion. So if the network is busy, you're going to pay more. The busier the network, the higher your fees. But with our blockchain, it doesn't work that way. We've solved that. It's not $50, it's not $5, it's not even 50 cents. Okay, it's lower. Our gas fees are lower than Binance, they're lower than Avalanche, they're lower than Polygon, they're lower than all of your blockchains out there. And we will be at least 100 times cheaper than Ethereum. This is how we support millions of global users without cost ever becoming a barrier on our chain. So if Ethereum charges the price of a cup of coffee, you can think of our blockchain as charging the price of a gumball. Okay, if that kind of makes any sense to you. It's affordable, it's predictable, it's optimized for everyday real world apps, especially MoveQuest, okay, where you're really interacting with the blockchain constantly because you really are interacting with that blockchain a lot. And by having our own chain, nobody is selling MoveQuest to pay gas fees anymore. Everybody's buying MoveQuest to pay gas fees, to pay their submission fees. Every action stays inside the MoveQuest economy. So the ecosystem becomes even more self sustaining. It's the global adoption, it becomes more realistic if you really think about it. And users in developing countries, they can now participate without those financial burdens and those hurdles they have to get through because they're mining the MoveQuest token, and that will help them cover any of their gas fees. Even here in the United States, people are struggling. All right, let's move away from that one. Let's talk about the consensus mechanism. Every blockchain has its own way of validating transactions. Okay, and it does directly affect the speed, security, decentralization of the user experience. So I'm going to break this down as simple as I can. Most blockchains use proof of stake. Ethereum uses it, Polygon uses it, Binance Smart Chain. They have a more centralized version of proof of stake. They use what they call POSA. Avalanche uses its Snowman DAG based model. These work, but they all have their limitations. They're either slow, they're expensive, and well, not all of them are, but some of them are more centralized. Our blockchain uses the BFT consensus. It's nearly impossible to cheat. It's extremely fast and it's extremely reliable. In the BFT, the validators must agree before anything is added to the chain. There's no waiting, there's no rolling back, there's no reorganizing the chain. Once the transaction is approved, it's final, forever, instantly. This gives us top tier security without sacrificing speed. All of your other chains use only the traditional validators. We use something no one else has. We have the full node plus the mobile validators. This means that full nodes provide the heavy duty security. Mobile devices help with decentralization and the distribution. The network becomes stronger as more people use it. We're attack resistant. It increases massively. And our chain stays light, it stays fast, and it stays global. It is a hybrid system. Okay, we get the best of both worlds. No other blockchain is doing this. Because we are a high activity app, and of course, this is not our this is our current user base, but this is not our forever user base. We will have millions of people that are engaged in MoveQuest on our blockchain. There's no doubt in my mind whatsoever. It's just too powerful not to. Yeah, it's taken time for, it to catch on. Everybody's so used to projects that fall apart, projects that weren't built right, projects that weren't built, for that sustainability. But when you look at the time we've been here, people do know we're here. People do pay attention. And even if they aren't submitting right now because they went and they heard about a shiny penny that can make them some real fast money, that one will be gone in a couple of months. And they always come back and they look at, oh, it's still here. I mean, once you own your miners, you own them. I mean, why would you not submit? But it is also going to get traction on a global level because of things that we're doing. And I know some people say, well, what are you doing marketing wise? That is not something we've disclosed yet because we have got so much that we are doing, so many things that we're doing behind the scenes, connections that we're making. And I don't mean little tiny connections. I'm talking about real, meaningful, big connections. Not talking about an influencer, not talking about, a big builder who has, a network of 10 or 20,000 people. I'm talking about connections that could bring millions into MoveQuest almost overnight. Okay. Granted, they have to learn what it is. They have to learn how to download, blah, blah, blah. But we're making those kind of connections behind the scenes, having those kind of conversations. Um, and so it's not small things that we're doing behind the scenes. So we do know what is coming. And so we do have to have the speed. We do have to have that instant confirmation. We have to have that guaranteed security. We've got to know that, the blockchain isn't being reorganized. We have to make sure that we don't have the congestion. We don't want to risk, double spends. We don't want to have any downtime. And that's why the BFT system was a perfect match for what we do. So by combining the BFT with our mobile validators, it turns our blockchain into one of the fastest, most secure, and most decentralized chains that are designed specifically for real world apps. So our chain gives us Ethereum level security with speeds faster than Polygon and decentralization that grows automatically with our community. That pretty much sums up what the validators are right there. What are your advantages? I'm going to try to go through this without boring you because I know some of this is like double talking. I've already kind of went over the contract size. Okay. Our smart contracts give you double the space. And this really does matter. Okay. We need complex knowledge. We need automation. We need mining logic. We need leasing. We have hatching. We have boostings. We've got all this stuff. No, on the other chains, we have to split up our contracts, okay, into multiple contracts. Then we have to try to get them to communicate with each other and do the things that we need them to do. It's slower. It's less secure, even though we are very secure. I'm not saying that the other blockchains are not secure. It's just that our blockchain is more secure. It lets everything live in one large, powerful contract, exactly the way that we have designed it to do. We get 120 million gas per block. That's 4 times Ethereum. That's 8 times Avalanche. That means that our blockchain can run heavy, complex transactions without slowing down the chain. It's built for high activity. It's built for proof of physical activity mining. It's built exactly for us, but it's going to benefit the world and other developers who want this type of space, okay, to build their smart contracts, to be able to build, you know, these really technical apps. I mean, we've got some major projects, even talking to my private banker, um, that they're building. And what they're trying to build doesn't even do what our blockchain does. And so, in fact, I was just talking with him the other day, and he's like, "We really need to talk to your developer." I'm like, "He doesn't have time. Sorry, you guys got enough money in your coffer. You can go find one, do it for you. I'm not giving up Waleed, but we'll sure take all your users, or we'll build it for you if you'd like on our chain because it can handle what you need it to do." So, I mean, that kind of stuff is what we've got a lot of things, a lot of irons in the fire. Um, and again, you guys, you have to think about this. No other chain in the world lets your phone become part of the blockchain's distribution network. Phones help store small pieces of data, syncs the blocks, distributes the chain faster. It increases the decentralization of the blockchain. It makes it faster. The more users that we have, the more we grow, the stronger our network, our chain becomes. Our fees are competitive. Instant finality, custom, we got that custom mobile first architecture. This is a big deal for us. Like I love, like you guys said, I love to be the first when we do things. I love the fact that we have faster syncing, we have smoother wallets, we have lighter node requirements, we have a better user experience. Okay, we can scale globally instantly because it was designed for smartphones, not servers, not server farms, which makes our blockchain almost cost nothing. Think about that. We give so much back to the community, right? The project itself, everything that's spent that you use when you engage through this application, the lion's share of that stays with the community for the liquidity. Now think about it. Our blockchain, our own gas fees, MoveQuest gas fees, you pay MoveQuest with your submission fees. And if the servers aren't costing us tens and 20, 30, 40, $50,000 and more a month, why? Because we don't really rely on a server because the phones have these little tiny micro nodes that are connecting everything together to keep our blockchain secure. It can never come down. It can never be taken down. The server can go down and that blockchain is still up. It doesn't rely on those server nodes. That is a big, big deal. We build a chain that other projects are going to want to build on. One, I'll tell you why. Gaming dApps, that's a big deal. Fast transactions, low fees. Every time a player buys something, trades something, levels up, it's a transaction. On Ethereum, that could cost them $10 to $30, $10 to $50, $100. On our chain, who knows? I mean, less than a penny. That alone is going to attract your gaming developers. Move to Earn, obviously, this is our home turf, right? And we're mobile first. It's built for fast syncing and it's designed for constant activity. We are the perfect demonstration of what this chain can do, MoveQuest is. But it will absolutely attract other health, wellness, and lifestyle apps as well. Our DeFi protocols, your DeFi projects, they need big smart contracts because the financial logic is so complicated in these smart contracts. And because you're so limited with your other blockchains, and because on our chain you get 2 times the space, this means that they can build features on one contract instead of having to split it up. This is going to be a huge advantage for your DeFi world. The NFT platforms, NFT projects love fast minting. They love low fees. They love mobile support, and we give them all of that. So we're not just a chain built for MoveQuest, but we've designed our chain for gaming, for fitness, for finance, for creativity, and massive mainstream adoption. This is what makes us incredibly attractive to the entire Web3 ecosystem. So I didn't switch my slide when I was sitting here talking about, oh, I skipped that slide. I didn't want to do that one. Um, we are already running on a fully operational production test net. And everything you've seen today, the high gas limits, the larger contract size, the mobile distribution network, all of it is already deployed and functioning exactly the way we designed it. On our chain ID, I'm sorry, 10.7.21, we currently have 4 validator nodes running, which is the perfect number for this stage, okay, of our controlled testing. We plan to launch our blockchain within the next, 100% by March 23rd. It could be ready in as little as 60 days. Um, and if we do bring it live, even before the miners are ready to go, everybody would still be able to mine with the Phantom miners over there. Okay. So it's not like you'd be missing out on anything. If our chain comes up before the mirrored match is completed, everybody can use Phantom miners on our Quest chain, on our MoveQuest chain, MQT blockchain. So we are not sure how long it's going to take us to finalize everything, if it's going to be 60 to 90 days. We know it'll be on March 23rd, no later. Okay. But if we do bring it up, you guys will be able to use those Phantom miners. So don't let that, make you think you're going to be missing out on anything, because there wouldn't be any of those miners available. Not to me, not to anybody. We would all have to be using the Phantom miners. Now we'll be able to really go after the developers out there to build on our blockchain. We can really start talking serious partnerships. It's really hard to talk partnerships with a blockchain that you are not, operating, that you didn't build, that you really have no say over. Now we can really work with strong partnerships with your big corporations that are wanting to get involved in blockchain, because we've got that new tech. We've got that high tech blockchain. We didn't build a concept. We built a working chain that is ready for the next phase of scaling. So our test net, it is live. It's real, and it's optimized for the future of mobile first Web3. And we're just getting started on the blockchain. You guys remember me saying a couple of weeks ago, like, I was almost able to exhale, like, whoo, we're almost done with the MoveQuest project. Well, nope. We got a whole lot more coming. And the blockchain is just the beginning of it. Now the really hard work comes in. Now for Waleed, he was laughing. He said MoveQuest was the hardest thing ever. Like, that was where the most challenging part of the development come. Okay, that hard part is done. This is easy. The blockchain, the wallet system, that for him as the lead developer, yes, that's the easy part. For me, okay, and for many of you who have already been making these connections, that's where the hard work gets started, the fun work. That's when we get to go out, we get to brag about our blockchain, we get to bring in those projects that are building on our chain. So for those of you who really understand what I'm talking about, you know that holding on to that MoveQuest token that you've got, mining that MoveQuest token, I don't care if you're not in profit mode today. When you submit that proof of physical activity, if that's what's important to you, go to the blockchain or go to the exchange and buy your MoveQuest with whatever you would have spent on your submissions. That's supporting the ecosystem too. But your engagement, yeah, it's a big deal for us. It's a really big deal for you if you understand what's going on. You want as much of that MoveQuest in your hot little hand as you can possibly get, because there is going to be a day, and it's not that far away, where MoveQuest will be worth more than Ethereum. MoveQuest will be worth more than Solana. MoveQuest will be worth more than Bitcoin. Mark my words, okay? I'm not telling you 100%, like, I'm not predicting the future. I know what we have here. I know how powerful it is. I know where the crypto space is going. It is here to stay forever. It is never, ever going away. And it's only going to get bigger, and it's only going to get better. And it's going to start involving more of your organizations and your companies that are really starting to pay attention to it. And we have the best blockchain because we use new technology, and we're faster, and we offer more to developers who build on our chain. And you guys are the ones that are going to make that MoveQuest available to all of those users that will be coming here. And there's only like what between 2,000 and 2,500 of you that submit every day. You guys are the ones that are going to fuel everybody who needs that MoveQuest. You're going to determine when it's going to be on the market. And those of you who hold the longest are going to demand the higher price, which means your MoveQuest is going to go a whole lot further and it's going to make you a whole lot more money. That's just the way it works. Saturday, I will be on Hayden's 12 o'clock. I think it's 12 o'clock, might be 12:30. I'm not sure. He can tell you when it is. We will be on that call. For those of you that have noticed, okay, we did lower the price on the Evolution. It will stay that way till Saturday. If you want to merge two Vanguards to one Titan, it will go back up to 450. I have not increased the price on the mining docks. Okay. I really want to give our community an opportunity to just unlock your dock slots, get them unlocked so you can get the mirrored miners. Um, if we see a really good demand for it here over the next 24 hours, I'll leave it at the 40. If we don't, we'll start moving it back up 50, 60, 70, whatever. And then it'll be $80 on Saturday again, but we haven't adjusted that price. We really want you guys to just be able to take advantage of getting those match miners on the other chains. And then, so I will see everybody back on Saturday. I'm not going to take time tonight to go over Q&A. We will do Q&A, probably not Saturday, but then on Tuesday. So get all your questions together that you have. I'm going to get documentation out. I've got a lot of documentation coming. Waleed is going to start uploading it. I mean, I have a ton. I've been working on it now for months, but I wanted to stay organized, to make sure I didn't miss anything. And now that I've got it almost completed, we'll start getting that up on site. You'll have the updated light paper, which is now a white paper. The light paper for the blockchain will be available shortly. We've got everything you could possibly want to know about this project now all fully documented. It'll be up on the site shortly. Well, I would say within the next 3 to 5 days. A lot of wrap up stuff going on right now. So we can really kick off and get this blockchain up and operating on the main net. So I'm going to hand this back over to you guys, Hayden and Herschel.
Wow, a lot of information. Glad we got it recorded. So we will have this video out as right after we finish the call. Give me about 30 to 45 minutes and we can get it updated. So I know there's a lot of people going to want to go back and kind of re-listen to some of the things that you shared with us this evening, but we definitely appreciate it. Hayden, I'm not sure. I know Lee and Dale are with us this evening as well. So we're going to go ahead and give them the opportunity to share whatever it is that they want to share before we go ahead and close it out this evening. Um,
Indeed. Before before we give the mic over to Dell and Lee, just to make sure everybody knows the timing on Saturday, the Super Saturday event will begin. The doors will open up. The cyber stage will open up 10 minutes early, 11:50. That's just to open up the room. People can come in, they can make calls, get excited, get enthusiastic. It gives you some time to make sure that people who you know are they know what's going on. So it gives a little bit of time for people to get ready. So 11:50, the room will open up. The event will go live at 12 o'clock sharp. You can look for the details of the event on all of the MoveQuest socials, Facebook, Instagram, X, LinkedIn, you name it, check it out. And you should check out those socials anyways. Like, subscribe, share the content, and even leave some comments. We're looking forward to hearing some of those super cool MoveQuest experiences. Share them, list it. We want to hear exactly how MoveQuest is impacting your life, and we look forward to hanging out with you on Saturday afternoon. It's gonna be lit.
perfect. All right, Mr. Lee, I believe you're here with us. You still here?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm still hanging on. Hi guys. Um, it's 3 just gone 3 a.m. for me in the UK. So I'm normally up in 50 minutes of going out for getting my steps in. So I'm hanging on for dear life. So
Hey,
oh,
listen, Lee, you know what? I don't mean to interrupt you, but you can't just like slide in so cool and calm and easy like that. We got to set the stage for you. For those of you who don't know, Mr. Lee Baines is one of the intense, hard working, strong work ethic core team members. And, you know, people look to Lee Baines when it comes to support. He's one of the people who is on the front lines as well as behind the scenes. It's super exciting to be sharing this stage with him. So Mr. Lee Baines, we look forward to hearing exactly what you have to offer to the community. The floor is all yours.
thank you, Hayden. Cheers, mate. Very kind words. Yeah, like I say, I'm hanging. I just get through this because I am so tired. Anyway, there we go. Right here. So I'm just gonna share my screen. Where are we? I'm just gonna put these slides up. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay, guys. So shift that out of the way. Right. Okay. Yeah. So we've decided to launch a Christmas giveaway, uh, of which we have some incredible goodies to hand out, and in return, we really, really hope to get a bunch of amazing, very short testimonials from you guys. The testimonials that we can utilize in our marketing side, and which will come in very, very handy. So. We've decided to do a Christmas giveaway called the 12 Days of Fitness giveaway. So I'm just going to go through these slides with you now. Bear with me. So shift this out of the way. Okay, 12 Days of Fitness is a community-focused Christmas giveaway designed to build engagement with our members and generate authentic content for MoveQuest, excuse me, without it being a challenge or requiring centralized policing. We're not requiring participants to commit to any extra strenuous time, and any extra strenuous time-consuming activity, especially through this super busy festive season. But instead, we will require short video testimonials, of which you will receive fantastic gifts in return. Each participant who submits a short video testimonial during one or all stages of the 12 Days of Fitness receives a Trailblazer miner worth $100. At the end of each 3-day stage, we will choose 5 of the best testimonials, of which will win an extra bonus prize. Out of these 5, one winning clip will be chosen, and this person will receive a mega mystery surprise worth hundreds and hundreds of dollars. As per usual, when it comes to MoveQuest, everybody wins. So, 2 of our mischievous core team members couldn't resist taking a sneaky peek at the upcoming prizes, and here's what they claim to have discovered. Prizes worth up to $800. We've got the Vanguards, we've got the Trailblazers, we've got a bunch um, of the boosts, and we've got something stashed hidden behind that golden question mark that I can't quite figure out what it is, but maybe you've got a chance of winning. So this is a 12-day. I'm going to try and be as it's not a complicated thing, this. So I just want to make sure everybody understands it was pretty easy, to be fair. 12-day breakdown. So this starts today, literally starts today. So you can, yeah, it's going to be over. I'm going to give people 3 days to get their testimonial. Every 3 days they've got a testimonial to do if they want to submit a testimonial. The next 3 days will be another set testimonial, different one, and another one, and another one. So it starts today until the 13th. Short video testimonial. Participants are to submit a short video testimonial no longer than 10 seconds long. Don't get me wrong, if it's 11 seconds, 12 seconds, we're not going to disregard it, but we'll try and keep it to 10 seconds long or below. the first testimonial is based on how MoveQuest has helped you, how it has impacted your life, fitness, mindset, or routine. A festive, Christmassy feel is encouraged, but it's not essential, guys. So don't think, oh, I'm not doing it because I'm not feeling very festive today or whatever. It's not essential. But if you can, show a bit of Christmas love, then great. All usable entries will receive a Trailblazer menu worth $100, a 10-second testimonial for $100 Trailblazer, guys. It's a no-brainer. The best 5 testimonials will receive a bonus prize, which will be incredible as well. And the winning testimony will receive the mega mystery surprise worth up to $800. Now, the next 3 days after this will be from the 14th to the 16th. Don't worry, we're going to send out some daily posts. So when it gets to the end of the 3 days, you'll get a new post describing what testimonial you need to do to remind you. You don't have to go back to these or anything. So the 14th to the 16th, a short personal fitness routine video. Participants are to submit a short personal fitness routine video, no longer than 10 seconds long again, walking, running, in the gym, cycling, rowing, or even at work, if it's safe to do so. Any form of your daily activity, no specific workout required, just simply how you get your steps in. And again, all usable entries will receive a Trailblazer Miner worth $100. Sorry, guys, I'm a bit tired. When I say usable, if it we need to be able to use these testimonies. So if it's, watch it before you send it in. If it's fuzzy or you can't hear or there's wind blowing or whatever, just do another one because we need to be able to use them, guys. The 5 best testimonials after that 3 day will receive a bonus prize, and the winning testimony out of them 5 will win a mega mystery surprise worth up to $800. Um, the Sorry, I'll just go back. I skipped one. So the next 3 day after that, will be a short Christmas greeting video. So participants to submit a short Christmas greeting video, no longer than 10 seconds long. Again, either solo or as a couple or with family and friends, wearing a Christmas hat, a sweater, or anything Christmassy in the background, like decorations or Christmas tree. But again, guys, this is not essential. It's just encouraged. But with this testimony, we'd like you to finish or start with Merry Christmas, MoveQuest, or something similar, and a short thank you to the MoveQuest family, core team, Lynette, Waleed, or whoever you really would like to thank for this amazing project. And again, the same Trailblazer for every entry and bonus prize for the top 5, and the winner will get a mega mystery surprise. Now, moving on to the last stage. This will start on the 20th and finish on the 22nd. This will give us literally 2 days to put a video together it's basically a compilation of with all the testimonies. So participants submit a short group fitness video, no longer than 10 seconds long, sharing any fitness activity they use to get their steps in, like walking together, simple group workouts, or even at work together. Any shared activity at all, again, saying Merry Christmas, MoveQuest, or something similar, and the same prizes stand. Now, final output. All testimonials will be edited into one official MoveQuest Christmas community video showing global participation, real people, real movement, real impact, strong community identity. This becomes a powerful marketing and community building asset for years to come. And there is the possibility of using the testimonials for many videos throughout the years as MoveQuest grows. What will this achieve? Massive increase in engagement, hundreds of video testimonials, hopefully, huge emotional community impact, professional Christmas promo video, massive visibility and trust for potential and new users, strengthens the identity of the MoveQuest movement. Post-stage Zoom calls and winner announcements. So after 3 days, each of the 3 day stage we will host a quick Zoom. It won't be long, be a quick Zoom, a Zoom call to play the testimonial clips that have been presented and do the announcements. We'll play all the submitted testimonials and highlight the best ones. Out the five of the core team will choose their favorite testimonial from that stage, and then the creator, Lynette herself, will choose her best testimonial out of the five for the mega mystery surprise. The next Zoom call will be held after the next 3 day stage, and we will repeat that until the process of the 12 days of fitness is complete. Community video. When we have finished, this is the whole point of it, guys, because we want to make a community video. When we've finished the 12 days of fitness giveaway, we will aim to create a final compilation of all the usable clips and blend them together into a Christmas video that we hope to be able to share with the world on Christmas Eve. It's going to be a lot of work for the amazing cat, but I'm sure she can pull it off. What better Christmas Eve could there be? As you took the children into bed and settled by the fire, or perhaps out on the veranda, no matter where you are in the world, whether it's a cold, snowy evening, a warm sunset on the other side of the globe, picture yourself with a warm cup of hot chocolate, a glass of sherry, or even a refreshing cold drink. As you watch the MoveQuest video and reflect on how far we've come, celebrating the achievements we've accomplished and envision the bright future ahead with the MoveQuest community. Right, there's going to be some rules, guys. There has to be some rules with things like this, because it can get very messy, very quick. So I'm going to read these rules out to you. You can take a screenshot of it, but we will post these anyway, so you will see them again. So all video testimonials should be of good quality and clear to see and hear. That goes without saying. Only wallet holders will receive gifts or prizes. You can't get all your family and friends and your dogs and your cats and everybody in and try and get a trailblazer for every one of them. It's not going to work. Only one wallet holder per video clip will receive a gift or prizes. All recordings should be done in a safe manner. Respect privacy. Ensure that no personal or sensitive information is shared in the video testimonials. Appropriate content. All content should be family friendly in line with MoveQuest values and standards. Consent and permissions. Participants must provide consent for their videos to be used in promotional material. By participating and sending in your videos, engages you that you fully agree to allow MoveQuest to use the videos you sent in for social media and marketing purposes. That goes without saying, guys. Testimonials are to be used, they're to be used on social media. So I'd expect you understand that, but I wanted to make it clear anyway. MoveQuest, its management, core team, and any affiliates will not be held responsible for any accidents, injuries, or any other issues that may arise during participation in the 12 days of fitness. By participating in the 12 days of fitness, you acknowledge and agree to abide by all the rules outlined above. Pretty straightforward. Right, sending in your testimonials. Over the next 12 days, you will be able to send in 4 short video testimonials, and each stage will go from midnight to midnight over a 3 day period, and repeat it again until the 12 days of fitness is over. So we're getting to the end now, guys. So please send your short clips to this email. We will put this in more posts that are going to go out on social media. So don't worry about it if you miss it, but it's pretty straightforward. MoveQuestTestimonials@gmail.com. You must add your wallet address to the email as well. You can add your name. It'd probably be handy if you added your name, but you don't really have to. It would be handy to be able to say your name, but anyway, we'll figure it out otherwise. It's your responsibility to make sure your wallet is correct, not ours. If it's not correct, we can't do anything about that when you're not going to get your goodies. So thank you. We look forward to seeing your testimonies, guys. And now, from the mega talented Catherine Clement, we have a new Christmas song and video to watch. Do you have that, Herschel? You're muted, mate.
Actually, I do, sir.
Yes, I
And
thought you did.
thank you for sharing that information with us. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and close it out tonight with this song that yet again Miss Kathleen Kermit has done an amazing job. So give me a sec to cue it up, and we will do just that. Hope everybody enjoyed all the information this evening. It was a lot, but it's good stuff, and I definitely look forward to what's to come. So let me pull this up. All right, here we go. Let me stop. Pause that. Enlarge the screen. Unenlarge it. Let me share. All right, we're going to close it out after this one, everybody. Glad to have all of you yet again. Here we go. Share.
On the first day of Christmas, MoveQuest made for me a way to be financially free. On the second day of Christmas, MoveQuest made for me a move to earn and a way to be financially free. On the third day of Christmas, MoveQuest made for me 3 hatcheries to stake in, a move to earn and a way to be financially free. Oh, on the fourth day of Christmas, MoveQuest made for me 4 tiers of steps to earn on, 3 hatcheries to stake in. Oh, a move to earn and a way to be financially free. Oh, on the 5th day of Christmas, MoveQuest made for me 5 MQ, 4 tiers of steps to earn on, 3 hatcheries to stake to earn it, a move to earn and a way to be financially free. Oh, on the 6th day of Christmas, MoveQuest made for 6 hours of paid sleep, 5 MQ, 4 tiers of steps to earn, 3 hatcheries to stay. Move to earn and a way to be financially free. On the 7th day of Christmas, MoveQuest made for me 7 days of work, 6 hours of paid sleep, 5 MQT, 4 tiers of steps to earn on, 3 hatcheries to stake in, a move to earn now, and a way to be financially free. On the 8th day of Christmas, MoveQuest made for me 8 minus 7 days of work, 6 hours of paid sleep, 5 MQT, 4 tiers of steps to earn on, 3 hatcheries to stay, and a move to earn and a way to be financially free. On the 9th day of Christmas, MoveQuest made for me 9 docks unlocking, 8 miners mining, 7 days of workout, 6 hours of paid sleep, 5 MQT, 4 tiers of steps to earn, 3 hatcheries to stake in, move to earn and a way to be financially free. On the 10th day of Christmas, MoveQuest made me feel 10 years younger. 9 docks unlocking, 8 miners mining, 7 days of workout, 6 hours of paid sleep, 5 MQT, 4 tiers of steps to earn on, 3 hatcheries to stake in, move to earn and a way to be financially free. On the 11th day of Christmas, MoveQuest made for me 11 Vanguard miners, feeling 10 years younger. 9 docks unlocking, 8 miners mining, 7 days of workout, 6 hours of paid sleep, 5 MQT, 4 tiers of steps to earn, 3 hatcheries to stay. on blockchain. 11 Vanguard miners, feeling 10 years younger. Yeah, 9 docs unlocking, 8 miners mining, 7 days of workout, 6 hours of paid sleep, 5 MQT, 4 tiers of steps to earn on, 3 hatcheries to stake in, a move to earn that, and the way to be financially free.
Ladies and gentlemen, for all of you that are ready to go, this meeting is officially adjourned. For those of you that were up and dancing like me, I'm running it back and I'm closing it out.
On the first day of Christmas, MoveQuest made for me a way to be financially free. On the second day of Christmas, MoveQuest made for me a move to earn and a way to be financially free. On the third day of Christmas, MoveQuest made for me 3 hatcheries to stake in, a move to earn and a way to be financially free. Oh, on the fourth day of Christmas, MoveQuest made for me 4 tiers of steps to earn on, 3 hatcheries to stake in, oh, a move to earn and a way to be financially free. Oh, on the 5th day of Christmas, MoveQuest made for 5 MQ, 4 tiers of steps to earn on, 3 hatcheries to stake, move to earn it, a move to earn that, and a way to be financially free. Oh, on the 6th day of Christmas, MoveQuest made for 6 hours of paid sleep, 5 MQ, 4 tiers of steps to earn, 3 hatcheries to stake, move to earn that, and a way to be financially free. Oh, on the 7th day of Christmas, MoveQuest made for me 7 days of workout, 6 hours of paid sleep, 5 MQT, 4 tiers of steps to earn on, 3 hatcheries to stake in, a move to earn now, and a way to be financially free. Oh, on the 8th day of Christmas, MoveQuest made for me 8 miners mining, 7 days of workout, 6 hours of paid sleep, 5 MQT, 4 tiers of steps to earn on, 3 hatcheries to stay, and a move to earn and a way to be financially free. Oh, on the 9th day of Christmas, MoveQuest made for me 9 docs unlocking, 8 miners mining, 7 days of workout, 6 hours of paid sleep, 5 MQT, 4 tiers of steps to earn, 3 hatcheries to stake in, move to earn and a way to be financially free. On the 10th day of Christmas, MoveQuest made me feel 10 years younger. 9 docs unlocking, 8 miners mining, 7 days of workout, 6 hours of paid sleep, 5 MQT, 4 tiers of steps to earn on, 3 hatcheries to stake in, move to earn and a way to be financially free. On the 11th day of Christmas, MoveQuest made for me 11 Vanguard miners, feeling 10 years younger, 9 docs unlocking, 8 miners mining, 7 days of workout, 6 hours of paid sleep, 5 MQT, 4 tiers of steps to earn, 3 hatcheries to stay, a move to earn and a way to be financially free. On the 12th day of Christmas, MoveQuest made for me on blockchain. 11 Vanguard miners, feeling 10 years younger. Yeah, 9 docs unlocking, 8 miners mining, 7 days of workout, 6 hours of paid sleep, 5 MQT, 4